Hey there folks, Chris Cunningham from Harcourts Cooper & Co. on the beautiful North Shore with your weekly update on the state of the property market and what we're seeing on the ground right now. Now to be fair, it's better than I thought it would be. As a company, 785 physical inspections were completed on the shore in the first week of level 3. We also did 133 appraisals, signed 66 new listings and 87 offers were presented to our vendors. This is a lot of activity for the first week, and whilst it's super positive, it is possible that this was a bit of just a backlog of activity built up during lockdown and therefore a wee bit of a false positive. It's kind of like the huge queues of blokes that are lining up outside barbershops right now who didn't think to book, like me. They'll be busy for a week or two playing catch up and then they'll settle back into the new normal. Now, whatever that is, we don't know. So the next couple of weeks, now that we are in level 2, will be quite telling, as level 2 means pretty much we're back to normal. Yes, there are some restrictions on numbers and the usual contact tracing and sanitizing all still applies, but none of these will impede us being able to show or sell homes or buyers actually viewing them. So over the next couple of weeks, we should start to see a true picture of what the market's really like. Now, April property data was released by the REINZ today, and prices across Auckland and the North Shore held during April. They were actually up 9% and a massive 16% respectively compared to last year. Volumes of course hit the floor as expected, down 81% across the country, in the mid-60s for Auckland and the Shore, but given we were all locked up for 27 days of the month, this comes as no surprise. Now, this is positive data, but what was happening before or even during lockdown doesn't tell us what's happening now, so to be fair, it doesn't really matter. Now, as for what's happening right now, well, it's still too early to tell. Remember, there are truckloads of factors at play, but the one that will ultimately determine what happens with prices is simple supply and demand. In 2018-19, we saw stock levels up around 1,800 to 1,900 properties on the North Shore, and prices were falling at that time. At present, we're at 1,317, which is much lower and also quite low historically. So whilst demand may be low, so is stock. Now, CoreLogic data tells us that appraisals by agents and valuers are down by about 50%, and our photographers are also down about 50%. So don't expect a surge of new listings in the next few weeks. And then during winter, stock levels always slow. Combine this with everything else that's going on, and new listings probably will remain low. Now, I really don't think that we're going to see a truck ton of distressed sales anytime soon, maybe as the subsidies start to run out, but until supply significantly outstrips demand, prices should hold. Although they aren't going to be holding at the premium prices that were being achieved just before we went into lockdown. No, I think we're more around the pre-Christmas pricing, but time will tell. That's it from me, folks. Enjoy your first weekend of freedom. Well, sort of freedom. Kia kaha.